What you're hearing is a combination of sickness and my morning voice. Truly a concoction of January itself. I swear to God, I get sick every single time January pulls up. But it's okay because I bring some good news. It's not all doom and gloom. This news will shatter the internet because I have found something that man has been searching for years, decades, millennia. Something that will bring world peace, something that will bring an end to world hunger. And most importantly, something that will end erectile dysfunction. Now you may be raising an eyebrow in confusion asking me, what can cure all these things in one foul swoop? How can you cure my erectile dysfunction? How can you get my penis to stand up straight? And like the snake oil salesman that I am, I'll tell you this, it's called music. But it's not that hip trash that's released in today's age. No, this is way off the scale. This is no mere mortal music. This is Birkin Bag by Summer Rain.
Herbal Studio.
I'm sorry to cockblock you from the beat dropping, but I feel like it's important to tell you how I discovered this, because it was completely accidental. You know, sometimes the best discoveries are the discoveries that you're not even looking for. Turns out we have my girlfriend to thank for this shit, because she was talking about a Birkin bag. Now I will have to admit something, I don't know what the hell that is, because I'm stupid, and I guess I stay off of those, trendy ass things. But before I looked it up, before I researched this thing like my life depended on it, I just kind of assumed it was one of those garbage ass overpriced products like Gucci, Supreme, or whatever the hype beasts were. But curiosity killed the cat, or whatever they say, so I looked it up. I looked it up on the second most factual place on the internet behind Reddit, that being YouTube. And that's when I found this masterpiece, sitting there, waiting for me to listen to it. A top 10 hit to be certain, but robbed by the critics. Obviously, the critics don't have a musical boner like I do because they don't know music. And get ready, because when I show you these lyrics, this music video, this production, you're gonna be coming in your pants, and you're gonna have tears coming down your eyes like a window on a rainy day.
Birkin bags high, pussy ain't cheap. Fuck with bubbles, a bitch like me. Sneak a bitch hard, fight her from the streets. Pussy hoes mad, can't be like me. Fuck with a bitch like me. Fuck with a bitch like me. Fuck with a 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 bitch like me.
As you can see, we're flying straight into the butthole here, from cold to hot, just like that. Lyrics so powerful they gave me a bad case of genital warts and herpes combined into one. Visually, I am very impressed with this video, with the combination of scenes here. Really shows the true level of craftsmanship done by Summer Rain. The opening scene shows a Halloween aesthetic, showing Chucky in the background mixed with the orange hair clown that I'm guessing was ripped straight from 2016 when the whole killer clown thing was a trend. All of this is mixed with her holding a knife and what I believe is some subliminal messaging, which if you've been around the channel before, we are big in subliminal messages here. Or at least I accuse everybody of subliminal messaging because I put on my tinfoil hat before I make these videos every single day. Which, by the way, if you're new here to the channel, please consider subscribing and liking the video. I would appreciate that. But if you look in the scene where she's holding the cat, a pussy cat, I feel like this is some sort of cross-reference to her favorite lyric, that being pussy. She says it quite a few times in this song, as you'll see. She also has a knife in her hand, which I believe is another subliminal message that she is most likely about to kill our eardrums. In the next scene, we can see we're transitioning into almost a summer vibe with bathing suits. Chucky is still there, crossing back to the Halloween theme she led in with. Now, this may be a guess, this is my running game theory, but I'm assuming that her friend that she's rubbing butt cheeks with there is a 2016 killer clown. The 2016 killer clown that was referenced earlier in the video, but I'm no sleuth, so I can't tell you if this is true. This is just pure speculation, but given the genius of Summer Rain, anything is possible here. No, I promised you one thing, that I was going to cure your erectile dysfunction earlier in this video, so I wanted to dive deep into the lyrics. Now, pardon me if I don't flow like the waves like Summer Rain does here, but I'm going to try my best. Birkin bags high, pussy ain't cheap. Fuck with bubbles, a bitch like me. Sneak a bitch heart, fire her from the streets. Pussy hoes mad, can't be like me. Fuck with a bitch like me. Fuck with a bitch like me. Fuck with a, fuck with a, fuck with a, fuck with a, Fuck with a bitch like me. I'm the one that he called when he needs something to eat. Goddamn running out of breath over here, holy shit. Know some people will say this song is lazy, writing to include only the same 7 words like Summer Rain does here. But I consider this to be the modern Mozart. But like all great musicians, some people just don't understand the lyrics here. Some people will hate, they'll riot, and just say I don't understand the internal message here. But what I say is that consistency is key. That's what this song shows you, okay? That consistency is key. Consistency fucks everything else here, because the lyrics are the exact same through in and throughout. And that is very evident by this bar. Fuck with A, fuck with A, fuck with A, fuck with A. That's fuck to a power of 4. What can you say about that, haters? She's a math genius as well as a lyrical genius. She just has that alpha grind set, that consistent grind set to match the likes of Andrew Tate trying to scam children with cryptocurrency.
Buy my real nigga Tate!
I'm the one that he call when he needs something to eat. I'm the one he run to, tryna call my phone, talking to me like a woman, bitch, stop that talk. All of you hoes are in common, thinking he put you first when he really put you last. That's why you even trying, just give his friend some ass. My favorite rapper is Gucci Mane. I be getting head in the front seat of the Hummer. That's me, I'm bad, man, I'm Summer Rain. Fuck with a real one and understand. Put this pussy on you real good, have your ass comprehend. Yeah.
All the rappers have been real quiet since this banger dropped, let me tell ya. The flow in this song is truly enriching. It really slaps my ass cheeks in all the right spots, especially when she hits this segment of lines. All you hoes aren't common, thinking he will put you first when he really put you last. Bitch, why you even trying to give his friend some ass? Holy shit, there is at least one thing that rhymed in there, showing that she is in fact the real alpha male at this party, telling all the girls that they are last and that she is in fact first. Now I'm about to put on my scuba gear and my tinfoil hat here and dive deep down into these lyrics, deeper than the Marina Trench, deeper than James Cameron ever did. This is what I get paid the big bucks for analyzing lyrics like no one else can. So you may be asking yourself, what do I mean by alpha male? Obviously she's a girl, I mean look at her. But if you say that, you're obviously a closed-minded beta cuck, unlike me, who has good listening skills. And this is obvious in the segment of lyrics I'm about to show you. Talking to me like a woman, bitch, stop that tone. With careful analyzation of these lyrics, my massive cranium has come to the conclusion that this is in fact all an illusion, making you think that she's a woman, but in fact she is not. She's in fact a man, an alpha male. No, I get it. I get it. Hold your dislikes that you're about to put on the video. I get that some of you may be thinking this is too far-fetched, that I'm high-diving straight off the deep end here. I'm just going fucking nuts. But just know this, when it comes to lyrical analyzation, I am the best in the business. And when it comes to subliminal messages, I am also the best in the business. They're everywhere in this video if you just know where to look. To put my evidence to rest here, she even doubles down with a thrusting motion, shouting, "My favorite rapper is Gucci Mane. I be getting head in the front seat of the Hummer. That's me. I'm back, man." If this isn't concrete evidence, I don't know what is. And yes, I know that females can quote-unquote get head, but in the front seat of a Hummer? No, I don't think so. I am still trying to understand how the Billboard didn't pick up this banger. The amount of subliminal messages with powerful ChatGPT lyrics attached are something to behold. And I think someone needs to probably be punished for the crime that they committed to the world by not showing us this. Truly eclipsing every single war crime combined into one here.
You barely in the lobby and we on the building. Murder Ray, watch how I kill 'em. Money to the ceiling, mine on a billion. I never stop until I get $1 million. All these men wanna holla, but I'm about my paper. Born a hustler, paper chaser. Come fuck with a bitch like me, 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 come fuck with a
As I said before, consistency is key. Summer Rain really does a great job of making sure she slams our head with the message of don't fuck with a bitch like Summer. My god. There's a lot of music that I listen to that doesn't revolve around rap, but when it comes to choruses, this has to take the cake for the best chorus that I've ever heard in my life. When she starts screaming what the fuck to the power of 35, it makes me feel a special way that nothing else does. I would even say that this goes past curing erectile dysfunction that I promised you earlier in the video. This actually gave me something much greater, something that I truly needed, some much needed inches on my wiener. So thank you Summer Rain for everything that you did for me in this video. You gave me inches on my dick, you cured erectile dysfunction for millions of males out there, and most importantly, you gave us the top hit of the year. You're also wanting me to jump into that grind set. You're wanting me to go chase that paper. You get it, because she said paper, whatever. Anyways, this song had Mozart rolling in his grave, cringing up a storm of disappointment. He had no idea what he was paving the way for. I'm not gonna bore you or myself with the rest of the video because it's just more shouting of pussy, paper, and a little bit of fuck with a bitch like me. You know, like the same three things that she just says throughout the video the whole entire time. But if you liked the video, please consider liking and subscribing. Like I said earlier, we're a tiny channel making content like this and some other commentary videos surrounding more serious things. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.